Today in YouTuber news, quick bites. Emma Chamberlain deactivates her Twitter account after unverified viral screenshots claim she's a Trump supporter. Zoe Laverne reaches out to her former friend, 13-year-old Connor Joyce, on social media, despite previously insisting they had cut contact. And Jeffree Star's video gets demonetized by YouTube's controversial human review system. I'm Benedict Townsend, and this is YouTuber news, quick bites. Brought to you by PopBuzz, the only website that thinks that Simpsons choreography is good, actually, and not cursed. And actually,
kind of hot.
Homie, let's go dancing. Our first story. Emma Chamberlain has taken to Instagram to address rumors about her political affiliation after unverified screenshots went viral, which claim to show she's registered as a Republican. My cat is over here just being a little bit of a naughty. Speculation was ignited over the weekend when the incredibly popular 19-year-old YouTuber deactivated her Twitter account. Some people found it suspicious that the deactivation happened on the same day Joe Biden was projected to become the United States president, and started making assumptions that the two were linked, with one Twitter user saying, quote, "Emma Chamberlain really deactivated right after Biden won. Kinda sus if you ask me." Screenshots then started circulating of a voting database showing someone named Emma Chamberlain as a registered Republican, and despite the name not being particularly rare, many people cited that as proof of Emma's voting record and took to social media to share their thoughts. Emma has now taken to Instagram to address the situation, saying, quote, "I really don't like to engage in any internet drama/lies, but today is a very big day. Today is a day to celebrate. I really don't want to spend the day defending made-up facts about me." Now, this seems to imply that she's in fact happy about the outcome of the election, and also that she's trying to avoid making the day about herself, which is good. And to be honest, when considering election with stakes as big as they were, and continue to be for so many millions of people in the US and around the world, fair enough. Also, Twitter is a hellscape, and anyone who doesn't want to deactivate just isn't using it right. Like, Twitter is a terrible, terrible place that none of us can leave. Our second story. Zoe Laverne has reached out to her former friend, 13-year-old Connor Joyce, on social media, despite insisting they were no longer in contact. As we've covered on previous episodes, footage of Zoe, 19, kissing Connor, 13, emerged and obviously was met with backlash. Now, the TikTok star admitted to having, quote, caught feelings for Connor, despite the fact that he is legally a minor, after they became close friends during a, quote, dark time in their lives. Many called for her to be arrested and jailed for grooming Connor, and Zoe later deleted her Instagram account. Now, when she returned to social media, Zoe claimed that she was no longer in contact with Connor after their parents cut communication. However, Zoe has now tried to contact Connor on TikTok and Instagram after all. Commenting on an Instagram live of Connor's, Zoe wrote, "Hi Connor, I miss you," while in another she added, quote, "I hope you're doing well, miss you lots." Ugh. Many people watching Connor's live responded to her comments and understandably were very angry, telling this 19-year-old, this weird 19-year-old, to leave this 13-year-old child alone. Zoe also shared photos of Connor amongst photos of her other friends in a TikTok video, in a montage set to Coldplay's Yellow, with the caption, quote, "My happiness and two of them are gone." Now this comes after Zoe reportedly checked herself into hospital Now this all comes after Zoe reportedly checked herself into hospital following the whole previous scandal. Posting from her fandom account, she said, quote, "I'm checking myself into hospital for a while. I don't know when I'll be out, etc. I'm trying to find help before it's too late. I love you. Goodbye for now." Our hot take on all of this is that if you're trying to get people to stop accusing you of being inappropriate or grooming a minor, maybe the best route of action is to stop being inappropriate towards and grooming a minor. So 4D chess, if you really think about it. And finally, Jeffree Star's latest video revealed more than just his recent eyeshadow palette, as YouTube demonetized it, citing, quote, "sexual content and nudity." I've heard of a nude eyeshadow palette, but a naked man? This is new. The 24-minute-long video shows Jeffree talking through his new Blood Money collection, along with some behind-the-scenes footage from a photo shoot for The Range. It also includes a photo of Jeffree in a bath of jewels, surrounded by nearly naked models, all covered in glitter. And although this isn't something I'd expect to say during an episode of YouTuber News, or even Quick Bites, it is important to mention that none of the women's nipples are visible in the video. However, Jeff took to his Instagram stories the day after the video was posted, saying, quote, "I'm a little shook and annoyed. Yesterday's brand new video was number 2 at trending, and then YouTube flagged the entire video, took it off, and said that I had nudity in it because of the bathtub scene of us covered in glitter." He also tweeted, quote, They can hide my reveal video all they want, but free the nipples! In an outrageous co-opting of the Free the Nipple movement, which is a campaign against sexist public decency laws, a double standard where women's nipples are considered wrong and evil, but men's nipples are apparently just fine. See at Instagram for reference, but it has nothing to do with Jeffree Star's videos and whether they got on the trending page or not. But as we established, the female nipples were not visible in Jeffree's video, so it's a real head scratcher. Now, before we continue, a quick lowdown on how YouTube regulates its creators and their content. When YouTubers upload a video, part of the process is declaring whether your video meets all of YouTube's regulations and criteria. And in theory, this helps YouTube protect younger people. It helps them determine what videos are safe for ads, which, as you know, is where YouTubers get most of their money from. It's a fallout from the great adpocalypse when brands realized in 2017 that they were putting ads on videos of people who were just horrible right-wing nutjobs and said, hold on, maybe we should actually check some of this content before we put loads of money behind it. But after you've done your own assessment, if YouTube's content checking bots detect anything untoward in a video, it'll be flagged as unsuitable for ads and also removed from things like the trending page, because YouTube doesn't want to be seen as endorsing or supporting content that goes against its guidelines anymore. However, you can dispute the bots, and you can request for a human reviewer to look at your video. You can basically say, listen, this robot's on the fritz, I want someone, a real human being, to sit down and watch this dual bathtub video and tell me it's fine. And to be honest, this is kind of a long shot because YouTube almost never reverses its decisions. I think it makes sense. It doesn't want to seem like it's contradicting itself and flip-flopping. But someone on Jeffree's team managed to persuade YouTube's human reviewer team that video, the bathtub video, didn't go against the guidelines, and that video has actually now been remonetized and reinstated on the trending page. Can one of you actually ask Jeffree and his team how he did that? Because his naked bathtub video is left alone, but mine, all of mine, are immediately taken down. It's the most freeing way to give news, and I will not back down on that. That's all for today. Thank you for watching YouTuber News Quick Bites. We'll be back on Friday on YouTube and Saturday on Snapchat with our usual full-fat episode of YouTuber News. And until then, please like and subscribe. And I'll end this episode, as always, by freeing the nipple. Cut to black.